following the signs. This is going to be a love message, and this is something that just come in, and I thought I better follow the call to do it, because this does often happen, and a lot of the times I've been quite busy lately, so I need to sit and follow this call right now. So this reading is going to be called Someday. Now, someday could be any day really, but this energy is someday, and that they know that you're wondering when. Now, the song Someday by Nickelback come very strongly into my head. I haven't heard that song in a long time. Like, I don't just go put Nickelback on. Like, I'm not a massive fan. I don't mind them. I probably like them more now that I'm older. I appreciate them more now that I'm older, to be quite honest. But I don't mind this song. And yeah, for it to come in, it just felt very significant. And I'll read the lyrics. How the hell we wind up like this? Why weren't we able to see the signs that we missed and try to turn the tables? I wish you'd unclench your fists and unpack your suitcase. Lately, there's been too much of this, but don't think it's too late. Nothing's wrong, just as long as you know that someday I will. Someday, somehow, I'm going to make it all right, but not right now. I know you're wondering when. You're the only one that knows that. Someday, somehow, I'm going to make it all right, but not right now. I know you're wondering when. I feel like for a lot of you, this could be a connection that you feel like ships past. This could have been something that came in and like, everything was like leading to a yes. Like, this could have been very mutual in ways that you haven't experienced before, because a lot of you are working through a lot. You are doing the inner work. You are setting boundaries. You are having self-respect. You are working on your self-point. Your self-point. Your self-worth is on point. Anyway, it's been a long day for me, clearly. This what you're now attracting, or what you did attract, is something quite matching, and it could have thrown you off a little bit to the point of like, I don't know about this. And I feel like there could have been a lot of chemistry here, but mature chemistry, like values aligning and habits aligning, the need for solitude, or, each person very much self-focused is what I'm getting at. But I don't know, like, the energy of this song is almost like a little, like someone is definitely keen, but they're not working on it right now. So it's interesting. I'm going to use my new little, I can't even remember what it's called, deck, but we're going to call it the Pretty Rose deck. And we'll see what wants to come out for you guys. So Spirit, please help us deliver a love message. If this is resonating for you, please hit the like button and let's dive in a little further. Why are we not allowed to know when? Because I'm an Aries rising and I'm fucking impatient. Or, I feel like that's a little controlling. And that could be how your vibe has been. Like, I'm not down for manipulation. I can spot that a mile off. Gaslighting? Just try. But anyway, let's have a look. So I'm going to let Spirit know that we're going to be looking at who's coming towards the 28 card of the gentleman, or the 29 card of the lady. What energy is coming towards the collective watching? Okay. Well, we've got the whip. And we've got the dog. Now, the whip is an 11 card, and it is about things that are repetitious. So this could be arguments, this could be sex, this could be addictions, conflict, you know, something that can happen continually. But we've got the dog here as well. And the dog is, you know, loyalty, playfulness, empathy. So whether this was a, you know, the bounce back between this connection, you know, was quite repetitive to begin with. It could have been like a bit of a rhythm to routine of your interaction with this person. And for a lot of you, it could have felt like, you know, it was consistent to begin with in some way, whatever that means for you. But for some of you, like, this is moving out of, you know, connection for you being like something that was quite toxic with maybe arguments or based on trauma bonding, addictions, of the like. Whereas this connection that came in was something a lot more trusting than that. Something a little softer, a little more playful, gentle, and innocent. But loyal. This could be a friend. Oop, who's fell? I'm just going to pause. I'm just going to need to pause. Why pause? I never usually do. You know, we're all just unedited here. The ring. Oh, we have the ring. I'll show you the other cards here. The whip. It's quite kinky, that card. And the dog. The ring. Now that's like commitment. An offering of something. Connection. But we've got the clouds on the bottom of the deck here. And the clouds do represent like mental issues. It could be like a lot of stress. There could be a lot of unknown, exhaustion, fatigue. The mountain. There's been obstacles here. Something in the way of this connection being able to move forward. The fox. Could have been a lot of you know, two people both being very protective of their feelings, and so moving and strategizing in a way, and this could have very well become the obstacle of this, like, if we're dealing with two energies of people that have been hurt many times and are determined not to have that happen again, you know, what is meant to be, you know, healthy has become not so, has become like something quite sly and untrusting. We've gone from the fox to the dog. I mean, the dog to the fox. I don't know why I'm thinking the Fox and the Hound vibes now. If you know that movie, an unlikely pairing, this could have very well been. And, you know, other things could have got in the way of this, definitely. This connection, there could have very well been distance between the two. But, like, the intention on both sides was a wanting of the same thing, like a union. So what happened here? The mice. Could have been some breadcrumbing. Like you could have felt the reciprocation was not very deep. It could have been very superficial interactions a lot of the time, or petty, or just like you know, not deep, and you know, I think when you are at a certain level, you sort of are looking to be able to connect with someone on a deeper level, but it's like something in the way of somebody being able to open up. Is there anything more from this deck, Spirit? The Child. Some of you could have children. Someone could feel like you bring that child playful energy out in them. Could also represent immaturity as well. The Sickle. Something like separation, something being disconnected, something cut off, ended quite abruptly here. Okay. I'm going to change decks really quickly here. So it's like, yeah. Well, if you're even thinking of that, how the hell did we wind up like this? So it looks like that, yeah, there's been a connection here that has obviously just not been met in the middle. A lot of interference here, and some very quick decisions were made. What's the thoughts of this person? Partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. I feel like this is your energy, but it could very be the energy of the other person. So I feel like, you know, you've had to really separate yourself from something here, and in order to keep on that momentum of feeling good, embracing being single, embracing being alone, and, you know, enjoying just putting energy back into yourself. I'm feeling a little scattered now with this energy. I feel like there's like a Nine of Wands energy of like having to just step away because there's a lot of mental fatigue. Okay. Oh, okay. Clock. Needing time, cycles and takes time to heal, progressing. Insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, burning desire, passion. Yeah, it's like putting back into yourself, filling your own cup. It's like the Temperance card almost, isn't it? Needing time, you know, working through other things, taking the time to heal and progressing in that. But I feel like someone definitely has you on their mind. Stability and security, grounding, self-indulgence, coffin, new beginnings and liberation, reborn. Time to heal. Someone's definitely investing on working on themselves in whatever severed this connection. Someone's taking a good hard look at themselves right now. Let's have a look into some tarot. What's going on? I feel like I'm borderline losing my voice. Okay. Okay. So we've got a lot of watching. We've got the Page of Swords here. Holding back, but observing from a distance. A lot of you could be very focused on your own success at this time, and investing back into yourself is definitely helping you to grow and level up in ways that a lot of you haven't hit before this benchmark. A place of stability for yourself. A lot of you are, wearing the role of parenting as well as working full-time or starting up a business. Tending to what needs to be done is advantageous for you right now because it is actually leading you back to union. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign. What is this? Page of Swords. Nine of Cups. Someone who knows what they want. But not someone that's invested a lot of time at working with you in the past or even let you know this. I think you would be oblivious to this. But this is them also looking at where their emotional investment is or has been. And they could have been emotionally investing into things that weren't even working for them in a lot of ways. What is this? Three of Pentacles in reverse. King of Cups. This could very much be, what's the Three of Pentacles in reverse? You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be your energy. And we've got the Eight of Swords here. Someone's very conflicted at being rejected, or that they rejected you, that they didn't see something here. Because this person's blindfolded and this guy sitting down is ignoring a cup. Someone feels like they didn't see something, and that cup there plus that person's 9. Someone's putting 2 and 2 together here. What's the Six of Wands, Spirit? What's the Six of Wands? Temperance in the reverse. Someone could have wanted to move things quickly, or you could have moved on quickly because something wasn't happening fast enough. Hang on a second. What's Temperance in the reverse here? 10 of Swords. Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Lovers in the reverse. Got Sagittarius energy, Gemini energy here. Be dealing with any of those signs or an earth sign. It's that's a lot of pain here. This is it's over, but it's still felt. It's still lingering. There is an ending here that has happened, and a choice wasn't made, or indecision, or an offering somewhere else, and yeah, it all happened very quickly, like kind of a rushed process, like wanting something to be offered before it was ready, before either person was ready here. But it could also mean that there's now opportunity. I feel like you're being very particular when it comes to the connections you're now working on and making at the moment. You know, wanting feel-good energy. And a lot of you could be, you know, connecting with your soul tribe, or just, you know, like-mindedness and reciprocal. And very, like, protective of your time and energy. Got the 7 of Wands in the reverse. So feeling less, you know, like you have to be overly protective. And now we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Something come in quite quick here. It's the 2 of Cups. Chariot, movement, and the 5 of Wands. Right, well, that's definite movement, progress. That's someone coming towards you. And the only person that rides in here are empresses and emperors. So this is like someone that's definitely leveled up in a lot of ways. But what is this 5 of Wands? What's the 5 of Wands here, Spirit? Something wanted to jump out, but it didn't. 6 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Wands. Okay, shit, that is some big energy there. We've got the Tower, 5 of Swords, Hanged Man, and Death. It's like this person has definitely been going through a bit here before they come towards you, in order to be able to come towards you. We've got Scorpio energy, Pisces energy. Oh, it's a lot here. Cancer, all the fixed signs. And the World, at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of major arcana here. I feel like this connection someday, and you're not going to know when. I don't think this person's going to know when either. And this is something that's destined, though. It is meant to be. It's something that's going to match you in a lot of ways, but it's also something that just cannot be rushed. It won't be rushed. So your advice here, any closing messages, would be to keep pursuing your goals, focusing on you, because wherever you fit in this scenario, either way, there's work to be done. Queen of Swords. Yeah, strategizing a new approach, like detaching from your emotions right now is the only option, really. Focusing on yourself, focusing on keeping your health good, your mental health clear, because I feel like this is something that is going to happen when it's going to happen, basically. I'm going to end this right now. If it resonated, I'd love to know. But yeah, we'll wait and see.